Okay, if you haven't picked one, go ahead and go for it. You have 1 in 3 chance of getting the right answer. So we'll see how you do. Okay, so go ahead and mark something. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, what I want to do is take a couple of minutes and go through these one at a time and point out good things, bad things about them. And so the first schedule that's considered not good, in fact, this is considered the worst one. So if you pick this, you're out already, that's okay, is schedule number 1. What is wrong with schedule number 1? Yeah, it's just too much. This poor person will kill themselves if they try this. They actually have a total of 10 hours of studying during the day, and they're also in class 3 hours. So that's 13 hours. And unless you're the most unusual person ever, you're never going to be able to concentrate and get a lot done. It's just too much. So schedule 2 and 3 are considered better, but the other one that's considered not quite as good for 2 reasons is number 3. So if you picked number 2, you got the right answer. Even if you were just guessing, you can pretend like you knew. So I want to ask you, what do you notice in schedule number 3 that makes it not as good as schedule number 2? Anybody notice? Yes. Oh, that's very good. That's the hard one that a lot of people never notice. What is this person supposed to be doing at 1 o'clock? What does it say? Yeah, they have a class, but they don't have a class on schedule 3, and that's because they did what to me is one of the worst habits that a student could ever develop, which is to skip one class to study for another one. If you only did that one time in all of college, you would probably be okay. But most people who do it once start doing it all the time. It just becomes their habit. And what they think when they do this is, well, I know I should be going to that class, but I've got a test later today in this other class, and I need to study for that one. So they decide which one is most important. I don't know if this will surprise you or not, but I've actually had students in my classes come up to me about 5 minutes before class when I'm getting ready to take roll. And this is what they say. They walk right up to me and they say, "Hi, I just wanted to let you know I'm not going to be here today." And I said, "Oh, okay, is everything okay? You know, I was just concerned. Did you not feel well, or did you have a call from home?" And here's what they say. They say, "No, I'm fine. I just have a paper due in one of my classes later today, and I don't have it done, so I'm going to go during your class and finish it." Well, you know, my attitude is always, you know, you're adults. You could come to class, you can not come to class. Nobody's going to call your parents or anything like that. This is college. But I've had people actually tell me that, and then they said, "But it's okay that I missed today because I have a friend in the class and I can just get the notes from them." Well, that sounds okay, except have you ever seen other people's notes? They're scary. They may be the only human being who understands what they wrote. And so I think you know there's no substitute for actually being there and hearing the teacher yourself. So if you do that, if you skip one class to study for another one, it means that you didn't do a good job with your time management. Okay, the other thing has to do with something up in the paragraph. And I don't know if anybody spotted this, but the other reason that Schedule 3 is not quite as good is the hint is up in the paragraph.